Hi everyone, this is With Love and I am back with another tarot read video. This evening we'll be taking a look at the Aquarius energy. So in this read I'm going to do a serpent read, and if you know the history of the serpent, it's basically where you see the serpent eating its tail, which is basically a cycle of life. Now outside of the cycle of life, it is the shedding of the old skin and the renewing of the self. So in this read we're going to take a look at the energy that is around you, how you currently look, and the energy you cannot see. So for the month of March, I'm going to do my best to give you the best advice that I could possibly give you. Now, just as a precursor, I tried to start recording this video, and when I started to pick up the card to see what your energy was like, the camera would not focus at all. So in that, it's making me feel like something is unclear in your life. Now, how are you currently feeling? Anxiety. Anxiety stems from uncertainty about the future. When this card appears, it reminds you to let go of the fear of the future and focus on the present. Only in the here and the now can you find true peace. And the way that you're showing up, so you're not in the world or you're not of the world. Whoever it was that you were spying on, you're not spying on. So with these two things being paired together, you feel kind of blind to the future. But remember where it says, when this card appears, the anxiety card, it reminds you to let go of the fear of the future and focus on the present. So right now, you kind of feel like you're in the dark, but don't feel like you're in the dark. There's no better time than the present. Right now, the moment you have today is the only thing that you have. You can't think about the past because it happened already. And the future is the plans to come. Today I watched the video, and I think this may help. Today I watched the video, and it was talking about how we are currently in the past because we're in the present, and we need to think about the future. So whatever is going on in your life that has you thinking of anxiety or has you in a state of anxiety, release it and start thinking of all the good that can come in your life. Now, the first major event is carrying connections, and the intricate detail is the Knight of Coins in reverse. So there must have been a relationship that was taking place, and you let go of it. You let go of whatever relationship was going on. You stopped giving to it. But since you're in a state of anxiety, maybe this person stopped giving to you. The next thing is, yeah, you're still looking. Yeah, so that anxiety that you have over this situation, you're looking back at the past and looking at how this individual didn't give to you. How what you wanted was something to come. You wanted something abundant with this person, and it didn't shape out. So now you're looking to the past. You see how these cards are out, and this isn't you. This person is looking at all of this. You see, this person is looking at all of this. So you're looking to the past on what didn't happen. You may be feeling, I hope you're not feeling bitter, but you may be feeling a little anger towards this. Acknowledge how you feel. Do not hold on to it and let it go. And you looking to the past leads to the major event of you being in your second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, which deals with creativity. So I feel like, you just have a lot of like disappointment in that person, and that person, you kind of gave too much of your power to that person. You kind of gave too much of your power to this person. And what I'm seeing is, because it's a relationship, the first thing that came to mind was there was something with like sex. Like, I feel like y'all breaking up, you kind of feel like, you don't want to let go of that old thing. So I don't know if this was more of a sexual relationship to where now you're just thinking about, oh, I'm missing out on some good sex. Maybe you need to sit down, little fast tail. I'm just joking with you. But no, seriously, this brokenheartedness is messing with your creativity because you're constantly thinking of the past. And you constantly thinking of the past, yeah, you're not in your energy. Like, you're not in big king status. This is messing with your confidence. This is messing with your ability to create. So it's making me feel like you're an artist of some sort, and this has you down and out. Remember, your card says, let go. Let go of the fear of the future. So with this situation, I feel like you're scared of the future because of the past. You're scared of someone else coming into your life and giving you better sex because you're just strung out over this person. And I don't really like that, because it has you not being confident. It has you being iffy in yourself. You're not being creative at all. You being down and out emotionally leads to so I think you began to learn the lesson. You began to learn the lesson because you start to vocalize how you felt. You start to vocalize what you did wrong in that situation. You start to vocalize what it is that you want to come out of that situation. You start vocalizing how you feel. And with you being an artist, I feel like the vocalization and you being creative, you may be a singer, so you get into singing more. And that's the way you get out of being sad, is by singing. And this leads to, so you get rid of that feeling like, I'm brokenhearted because this person that gave me some good sex, I can't do anything about it. And you start to look at yourself, look at how you not showing up confidently, how you haven't been being creative. And this leads you to like take a hard look in the mirror and start speaking affirmations into yourself. Start speaking light into yourself. Start singing more. Now you're singing more around the house. This levels out whatever it is this energy was that made you feel uncomfortable, made you feel not confident. By releasing this sexual energy that had you out, like down and out over this person, and singing and vocalizing, you basically release that access of being stuck on this person. And you releasing this person moves towards, you haven't finished all the work. Yeah, you haven't finished all the work. You at least don't feel like you're far from whatever it is that you need to do. You still feel kind of tied up, but you don't feel like you're far away from where it is that you need to go. Because this being upright, if this would have been upright, it feels like you felt like you were far and you were tied up, like you were stuck. Now at least you feel like you're turning your back on being tied up. And even though this tied upness shows up, and the tied up is you being confused, you being stuck, you not being able to move forward. Because remember, that's basically the whole premise of your energy. You not being able to let go, you being stuck. You not being able to see the future because you can't let go of this person that you wanted, that you feel like did you wrong, that you were kind of bitter of. This energy that left you kind of bitter made you look back on this person like, I want something with you. Now you ruminating on the sex that was good. And you're not feeding yourself because you feeding the attention of this lustful energy. But then you wake up. You wake up. And when you wake up, it's like, okay, I gotta get out of this. I gotta get back in my mojo. I gotta start singing again. I gotta start creating again. I have to start building again. And the fact that you at an 8 of coins, that means you didn't lose a lot over this broken heart. So you get rid of that stalker energy. You stalking this person. You get rid of that. And with you getting rid of this stalker energy, you turn your back on feeling confused. You still feel a little confused, but you're not all the way confused, which leads to, yeah, you just keep releasing more of this energy that's having you feel stuck. And I feel like this is the beginning stages of you getting to where it is that you want to be emotionally. Again, remember it says, let go of the fear of the future and focus on the present. So continue to take it one step at a time. One step at a time. You got this, Aquarius. I know you do.